Hello there, how are you doing? I'm Barry from Ukulele, and today I'm going to show you how to play Never Going Back Again by Fleetwood Mac. I've probably put up over 50 covers of popular songs on this channel that I've arranged for the low-G ukulele, and this for some reason is by far the most popular, and it's not that hard to play. Anyway, so I'm going to teach you the whole song. If you want to print off the tab, you can do so on the You Can Learn website, and I've also created a cover of the song, and I'll put a link to both of these in the comments below. Okay, so let's dive in. Okay, so the song is played at 4 beats to the bar, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you need some help understanding the tab, then just click the card above or look in the comments below. The song is played in the key of F, and for the majority of the song I'm going to match the fingers of my fingerpicking hand with the strings in this alignment. So the thumb will play the G string, the first finger will play C, the second finger will play the E string, and the third finger will play the A string. So we'll call this pattern A. As I say, the song's in F, so we start off with F. So this is bar 2. So we're going to play G2, then G2 and E1 together. Then open C, and then you're going to play a hammer on. So play the open notes G, C and E, and then hammer on to G2 and E1, so it'll be, so I'll play that slowly. And the beat for that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Okay, bar 3. So we're going to play G2. Then together we're going to play G2 and A3, then E1, C, A3, G2 and E1, and then C. So I'll play that slowly. And the beat for that is 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. So play that again. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, bar 4, and this time you're going to do a pull off. So you play the G2, then play the F chord, playing G2, C and E1, and pull off to a G and an E. So and then play C. Then the last note in this bar is G3 and E3. Do that again slowly. And that is 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Then bar 5. Back to F again, so you play this time G2 and E1 together, then G2 and A3, E1, C, A3, G2 and E1. So play that slowly. So that's 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So okay, so I'll play those 4 bars now slowly from the beginning, from bar 2. bit faster. Okay, so let's move on now to bars 6 to 9. So for these two bars, 6 and 7, I'm actually going to alter my finger picking hand alignment with the strings just for these two bars. So I'm going to play with my thumb, the G string and the C string, and then use my first finger to play the E string and my second finger to play the A string. And this can be pattern B. The reason I do this is just these two bars, they're just quite a bit faster, and I personally find it easier to play at that speed using my thumb for the first two strings. But if you're happy just aligning the thumb, the first, the second and the third like that, and find it fast enough, then stick with that. But I prefer to use it for these two bars and also in the bridge. But anyway, so let's start looking at this now. So we're going to play on bar 6 the chord A minor 7th, which is G3, C, E3 and A. So you're going to play C and A, then E3, C, A, and then you're going to play the C and the E3 together, and then G3 and A together, and then finally E3. So I'll play that slowly. So that's 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and, so 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Bar 7, then it's C, A, G3 and E3, C, A, E3, C, A. So that's and again. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For bar 8, back to F, so it's G2 and E1 again. And this time you're going back to the original alignment, so we go back to pattern A. Okay, so so this bar is back to F, and you're going to play the G2 and E1, and then C, G2, and then you're going to do a slide with G3 and E3 going up to G5 and E5, and then back down again to G3 and E3. I'll play that slowly. And the beat for that is 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then the last bar 9 in this sequence. So F again, G2 and E1, then C, then A3, G2, E1, C, E1. Okay, I'll play that slowly. And again. And the beat is 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so I'll play those 4 bars slowly. A bit faster. And then the next 8 bars are exactly the same. So from bar 10 to bar 17, you play and then also the following 8 bars are almost the same, so you play bar 18 to bar 24, exactly the same as the first 7 bars that we've practiced. So okay, so now let's look at bar 25, and I'm going to show you this bar also with the first note of bar 26, as this bar acts as a transition into the bridge. Okay, so at the end of this bar, I'm going to slide with my second finger from G2 to G5 and then swap it with my first finger playing the bar on the 5th fret. So like this. Do that again slowly. Do you see that? Okay, so let's look at the notes now. So so the first note is we're playing an F chord, so it's G2 and E1, then C, A3, G2 and E1, and then this slide. So let's play that slowly. One more time. Okay, so the beat for this is 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Again. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so for the next 7 bars we go back again to finger picking pattern B. So let's have a look at bar 26. You're barring the 5th fret, and so you play G5 and then C5 and A8, G5, and then a hammer on, so that's A7 to A8, and then E5. So let's play that slowly. I'll play that again. And the rhythm for that is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Okay, so for bar 27 you play G5 and A8 together, and then E5, C5, A8, G5, E5, A8, E5. So play that slowly. And that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then bar 28, so you play the G5 and then the C5 and the A8 again, and then you're going to change to a C chord by moving up to bar 7 and like playing a G configuration with your fingers, and play C7 and A7 together, then E8, then C7. So let's do that again. And the beat for that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's try that. And then for bar 29 you play the same as bar 27. So let's play those 4 bars again slowly. Okay, so let's play it a bit faster. Okay, so let's look at the next 4 bars. So bar 30, so you continuing with the barring of fret 5, so play G2, then together at C5 and A8, and then you're going to transition to that high C chord again. As a transition, you can play the open G and then A7, E8 and E7. So I'll do that slowly. And that is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and bar 31. Again, you play the same as bar 27 and 29, so that's G5 and A8, E5, C5, A8, G5, E5, A8, E5. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you're going to play a D minor chord now. So play G7. This is bar 32. G7, then G2 and E1, and then 3 open notes. So G, E, and play G and C together. So that's that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and finally for bar 33 you go back to pattern A with your finger picking hand. So you're playing an F, so that's G2 and E1, C, G2, A3, E1, C, and then you're going to hammer on the F again. So the open C and E, I'm going to play G2 and E1. So I'll play that slowly. And that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let me play those 4 from the beginning, nice and slow. Play that a bit faster. Okay, Okay, so that's it. You play the first 8 bars, which is bar 2 to 9, 3 times. So that's all, in total 24 bars. The only difference is on the last bar of that series, when you transition to the 8 bar bridge with the slide that I showed you, which you do this from G2 to G5. Okay, so those are those 24 bars plus the 8 bars of the bridge, which makes 32 bars. And so those 32 bars you just repeat 3 times, and that's the song. And the verse comes in at bar 10, the first verse, and the second verse comes in at bar 66, and that's the whole song. Okay, so you can practice this with synchronized tablature with the cover, which you can find a link to in the comments section, and that's at full tempo. And also in the second half of that video, you can also find a version of it at half speed. Okay, well, thanks for your interest. Until the next one. Bye-bye.